Welcome to the NCRP Capstone Portfolio course. I'm Professor Whipple, and I want to commend you on your long journey through many courses to get this far. Throughout this process, you have become experts in the theories, best practices, research, and processes of NCRP. You will soon have an MA degree in hand and the knowledge to transform the world. The goal of this course is for you to demonstrate mastery of negotiation, conflict resolution, and peace building. The course objectives are for you to put into perspective the breadth of the course requirements and create a satisfactory solution to a detailed question. The syllabus and portfolio guide contain everything you need to create your portfolio. All of my lectures follow the instructions in the portfolio guide. This shall be a standalone culminating experience involving 1. An extensive written program review of the highlights learned in each of the required courses, plus at least one elective course representing your interest in the field. 2. An extensive written presentation of a detailed question addressing an important issue in the field arising from your study in the program. 3. An extensive written review of the literature in the field dealing with that detailed question. 4. An extensive written discussion by the students concerning how the literature in the field provides a satisfactory solution to that question and the importance of these results. And 5th, a thoughtful, extensive written outline of a future program detailing how you will apply the knowledge from the course reviews and the literature review in the field. This capstone course has 2 required textbooks. First, the Publication Manual of the American Psychological Association, and second, the Handbook of Conflict Resolution. You need to have the APA Publication Manual easily accessible as a reference. It is the style guide for this course. The Handbook of Conflict Resolution is available free to students through eBrary on the CSUDH Library website. I have assigned weekly readings and expect you to cite the handbook throughout your portfolio. I will be asking several questions from the Handbook of Conflict Resolution during your oral defense. All of the due dates from September 30th until December 2nd, 2016 are for you to submit the sections for instructor and peer feedback. This is to let you know you are on the correct track and what you need to improve. I will be checking your citations by searching for them in your reference section, running a variety of electronic grammar checkers, and using rubrics to determine the quality of your work. The final portfolio must be submitted before December 2nd, 2016. Please let me know if you can't meet this final deadline. The majority of the course time will be spent on actively participating in the peer editing process. I will provide few lectures. The instructions are in the portfolio guide. I have previously recorded the guide in lectures, and students have let me know they would rather just read it for themselves. I have provided a portfolio guide that contains rubrics for each section of the portfolio and checklist of what I will be looking for in the final portfolio. You should compare the portfolio sections with the rubric. The participation schedule suggests dates for groups to be reviewing portfolio sections. From my experience, the students who successfully complete the portfolio, write and revise every day, follow a timeline, and constantly give and receive peer feedback. Each student needs to write or revise 2 to 3 pages per day and proofread about 5 pages a day to get through this process. I will be observing the interactions and feedback in the groups as a guide on the side and rarely intervene. It is the group's responsibility to motivate every member to follow the timeline and provide positive and meaningful feedback. We will begin the first week with introductions on the discussion board. Please create a thread with your name as the title. Write a brief statement about your research interest in the field and attach a copy of your curriculum vitae or resume. You should reply to your peer introductions and search for peers with similar research interest. I'm going to get a count of how many students are in the course and whether we need to split up into groups. If the enrollment is small, let's say under 8 students, we'll just stay with one group. If the enrollment goes much higher, I will create several different groups. I look forward to reading your introductions on the discussion board.